Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DaVon back in the flesh with another legendary video. In this video, we'll be talking about things that are accumulated when it came to the Monday Night Raw brand, which World Wrestling Entertainment just concluded their contract dealing with USA Network. We had so much took place with all the drama unfolding, including with the storylines, the tournament for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, as well as the build-up towards January 6th for Monday Night Raw next week with all the stacked card that's underway, including Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. So many other championship matches are on the line, and I'd like to know from you guys' point of view, what do you look forward to seeing? But let's go ahead and dab into it for this actual show for December 30th, 2024. Appreciate you guys coming through and showing your love and support. Let's break down everything that took place when it came to the actual card. We had Damian Priest and the War Raiders. They was in six-man tag team action, taking on the Judgment Day members of Finn Balor, JD McDonagh, and Dominik Mysterio, as well as we had the Intercontinental semifinals for the women's division, as we had Dakota Kai taking on Zoey Starks. The following match we also had for the division is Io Sky taking on Lyra Valkyria. We also had Chad Gable taking on his former friend Otis in a banger match. We also had CM Punk and Seth Rollins face-to-face with the build-up towards their animosity, and the promo was banger. Hopefully you guys check that out. We also had on the card, we had Pete Dunne taking on R-Truth, which was scheduled, and so much more. But let's go ahead and dab into everything that first kicked things off. It kicked things off with no other than the New Day. They came directly out. They were building up with their promo heat. The fans really were booing him when it came to everything that took place. So much happened. Jey Uso came directly out there. He had a whole lot to say. He was interrupted by the new bloodline of Solo Sikoa. They did a little promo too, which I was digging. I was feeling the whole entire process. But after everything broke down, he was distracted, and Drew McIntyre swooped in and put the beat down into a brawl out with Jey Uso, following with the staff coming directly out to intervene with the whole situation. Drew McIntyre came directly down, hit that Claymore once again to set his sights into a future brawl for January 6th, as we're going to have Jey Uso taking on Drew McIntyre after that blood is continuing to spill over, as Drew McIntyre continues to hit all the original Bloodline members, and he's looking to make vengeance, but also make up to his promise of his words that Roman Reigns and CM Punk is the cancer of the whole entire World Wrestling Entertainment. But more importantly, I'm digging it. I'm feeling everything how it actually was progressing. But I look forward to seeing more of it when it comes to them building up towards the red brand of all the drama. If Roman Reigns is going to be making a switch over to Netflix, or how things will be entangling with Drew McIntyre's involvement. He's going to be aligning himself with the new bloodline, since now that the big man Bronson Reed has been taken out with a broken ankle after everything that took place. Then we switched to the first match of the night. We got the first exhibition. Chad Gable taking on no other than Otis. This match was good. Chad Gable got the victory, of course, with that lovely ankle lock, and a whole bunch of drama took place and unfolded with American Made being involved and interjecting themselves. But of course, the standing ball continues to go out between American Made and, of course, the Alpha Babes, as things continue to pinned when it comes to where they're going with that storyline. I'm not feeling it too much, but I'm still intrigued and interested to see where things may unfold through the combination of the red brand. Hopefully they got American Made making a switch over to SmackDown. That's the follow-up rumor of where things may be intriguing, but I look forward to it, and I'll give it a 3 out of 5 stars when it came to that singles match between Otis and Chad Gable. But it was all right for what it was, and we shall see what goes on towards 2025. Then we go to the backstage. Of course, we had the Judgment Day having their little segment backstage, which is kind of all right for what it was. You see the tensions continue to blow over with Finn Balor as well as Liv Morgan, with everything that continues to go through the hunger pains or whatever has been going on with the Judgment Day, as now they officially have a brand new theme. I'm not feeling it too much, but it's all right for what it was. But hey, this is the World Wrestling Entertainment. Things are meant to be changed around. Of course, with the direction of the production role, They are always yearly changing things up for people's things, remixing them the whole entire lark of what it is. But on a large piece of it, it's just not my interest. I'm not feeling it. But I'd like to know from you guys. Chime down in the comments and let me know what you guys are feeling about that new thing for the Judgment Day. Then we get for the next following match, back to the action of professional wrestling. We had R-Truth taking on Pete Dunne. This match started off quickly as Pete Dunne put the beat down directly on R-Truth. It was a whole lot going on. And of course, he was screaming at him like his name is not Butch. The match never happened. It was a non-contest with everything that broke down. And things just swiftly just went away from that whole situation. Then we switched things up for the Intercontinental Tournament semifinals for the women's division, as we had Dakota Kai defeating Zoey Starks in a good match. It was a whole lot of offense, transitional moves, great. Seeing Dakota Kai making it to the finals, that was my pick. But first, originally I had Natalia, but the way they're going, Dakota Kai deserves it to start off with a hot fresh towards 2025 to be the Intercontinental champion. Then we got to the men's division of a six-man tag team action. So we had Damian Priest continue with his pending rivalry alongside with the War Raiders, defeating no other than the Judgment Day members of Finn Balor, JD McDonagh, and as well as Dominik Mysterio. A whole lot of drama had unfolded, things spilled over, but the faces were able to pick up the victory. But in overall, it was a great match. It was a 3 out of 5 stars, as I said again. And so far, it was started off with a slow pace, but it still kept me highly invested. Adam Pearce was in the backstage. He talked to Jey Uso and talking about making it official for the match against Drew McIntyre, as they made a highlight and set things up for January 6th for next following Monday Night Raw. Then we got the teaser for Pentagon with the Pentagon Junior vibes, of course, with the Ninja Star and, of course, the silhouette of his face mask. As we know officially, Pentagon is a part of World Wrestling Entertainment. How you guys are feeling about it? From my personal opinion, I'm not feeling it because I'm kind of concerned of what they're going to do with Pentagon. Pentagon has always been one of those guys I enjoy when it comes to his arsenal of moves, the flips, everything that comes to interchange, the super kicks. But the storyline could be very interesting and intriguing. Of course, with New Day setting the challenge against Rey Mysterio and the mystery partner, is it going to be Pentagon or is it going to be Dragon Lee? As well with the situation, they kind of shifted away from Dragon Lee once again, as Rey Mysterio has been picking his poison with the situation with his friendship with people, and people have been getting overlooked. Was this set the tone for Pentagon and Dragon Lee to come back together, as they are officially brothers, and it'll be interesting to see what may happen on the Monday Night Raw brand, as we have an evil Pentagon doing his thing. I know the biggest thing people would love to see is Pentagon and Io Sky Smash Mouth doing their thing like it did when he was in Lucha Underground. I'll be intrigued to see if they actually decide to do it with the mixed singles action, but I highly doubt it because it's a big PLE and how things have been working with their sponsorships and how things are working. They don't want to keep it where a man and a woman face each other. But I know he's going to be fully toned down when it comes to Pentagon. And I'm maybe a little bit disappointed, but we shall see. January 6th may be a really big one to seeing how he may be presented, as well with his entrance. Hopefully they don't mess up with that. Is going to have a dark kind of style setup. More importantly, is he going to speak pure English, or they're going to have an interpreter similar to how they had it in AEW, where they kind of hid behind that and having him with a manager. But we got to tune in and see for January 6th what may happen with Pentagon officially coming a part of World Wrestling Entertainment on the main roster, not coming from NXT. He's jumping to the big boys. Then we get over to the Intercontinental Tournament. Once again, we had Lyra Valkyria. She had officially defeated Io Sky, which was a surprising one. But Lyra has continued to steamroll, showing her presence, being a newcomer, a part of the main roster. But shocking Io Sky, as I thought Io had in the back, I would have seen the implosion of Damage Control, of seeing them in the finals because they're trying to be competitive for the Intercontinental Championship. But the direction they're going is going to be very interesting. Are they going to put the belt on Lyra? I think Lyra kind of been taking a back seat lately. And I think Dakota needs her time to shine now because they weren't giving her time of day. And she's been riding with Triple H since the beginning, even through all her injuries and everything. You got to give her props. Then we get to the vignette of everything taking place in the tribal combat between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. We know it's going to be the bloodline from both sides are going to be banned from ringside, but we never know. We might have them interjected, and we might see some things take place. But more importantly, is The Rock going to make an appearance on January 6th? 100%. Put that to money to making. I'm letting you guys know The Rock will be there directly for January 6th at the Intuit Dome. It's Los Angeles and in Inglewood, California at the Intuit Dome. The tickets is outrageous. They're like basically a card. No, it's similar to WrestleMania. WrestleMania tickets is just over the moon, and I don't know what they're possibly are doing with this direction with under the Endeavor brand. But I'm not feeling it with they're just going over the top with these certain cities. They're like just throwing it just only for the people that really just want to give away money. But more importantly, it's not. I'm not feeling it whatsoever with this. They need to go back to the original traditional of how they did things when it came to tickets. But I understand it's a business move, and they're trying to be on that kind of level of Super Bowl or NFL or kind of what's going on when it comes to other major sports, including UFC for pay-per-views. But they're doing it on a weekly basis for Mondays and Fridays in major big cities like LA, New York, Miami, and so many and Vegas as well. But I'd like to know from you guys how you guys are feeling about these tickets increases for 2025. Are you still going to be jumping to actually going to see these events? Where you going to be involved? Let me know exactly how you guys are feeling. Then we get to the big thing that took place, the face-to-face off between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. What more could we have got out of it? We got everything and so much more. Did the promo deliver from both men? They really hit some shoots at each other. CM Punk really shot directly at Seth Rollins about Becky Lynch running away with her ball as well. The whole situation of him having his own situation, losing a smile, whatever it may be, as well as Seth Rollins got back at CM Punk, talked about Colt Cabana. He talked about AEW, the competition, and a whole lot of stuff that took place, but it shifted in a big direction that I truly was enjoying. I wanted to see more of them just hitting jobs at each other. I know it was scripted when it came to that point. Things were approved. You could tell based on their facial expression that nothing was off bars, and it kind of just kept it calm, cool, and collective, so nothing was rubbed the wrong way. But in overall, everything had broke down as it went smoothly. We also had the return of Sheamus, get into a brawl out with Louise Kaiser. We also had a couple other little snippets. New Day talking to people throughout the course of the night, as well as The Miz having his disagreements when it came to everything that was taking place with the Wyatt Six and where he stands currently with the Final Testament. A lot is going on in 2025, but I'll look forward to continue to be entertained on a weekly basis. And overall, the show was a 4.2 out of 5 stars. It did its best to keep me entertained, keep me highly invested with everything that took place. More importantly, I'm looking forward towards January 6th with all the stars being online and everybody being available to be there for the Intuit Dome debut on Netflix. Post your comments down below, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys are feeling. I'll chop it up back with you with your couple replies. And if you hang there to the end of the video, you're a true trooper. I appreciate you. Salute to you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then,